どうも、メトラです。今日もウィッチャー2続きをやっていきたいと思います。ですね、前回、フィリパのところですね。フィリパの研究室みたいなところで、ちょっとフィリパ逃げちゃったんですけど、ね、いよいよまた円形劇場議会の方にね向かっていきますってことで、そういうことになってるんですけど、どうしようかな。そっか、ここまた地下通っていかなきゃいけないのか。なんか一回私外に出てセーブしたような気がしてたんだけど、こっちは開いてない。なんかちょっとね、この地下通路をね忘れてしまっていて、多分こっちからですよね。鍵がかかってる。ちょっと待って。フィリパ・ヘイルハードの家まで戻ってきました。あれは前回行けなかったここが開くとか？開くじゃん。ここだ。それで魔法反対過激派がいますけど、ちょっと通知ここ見ていきたいと思います。ガーゴイル退治依頼。遠くにあれば音に聞け、近くにあれば目にも見よ。ロックムインに集いし魔術師はガーゴイルを駆逐せんという勇敢なるものを求めている。目下この怪物たちは代表者会議のために集まりつつある来訪者にとって脅威となっている。いかなる手段を用いようとも必ずや撃退せねばならない。この任務を成し遂げた者たちには魔術師団の感謝の念を添えてパンアルドの偉大なるプラスから褒美が与えられるであろう。獲得しましょう。あやかしカヌマの挑戦状。あやかしカヌマは君を待っている。世界最強の男、カイカヌマでいいのかな。カイカヌマが猛者たちの挑戦。こういうのはいらないくて、宣伝は品格の証明、スタイルは魅力の証。髪を整えたい新人宿女の皆様、中央広場の塔近くの水道。でもあんまりいいか。ガーゴイル大使以来か。ガーゴイルについて知るか。この人なんか知ってるかな。
Yes?
I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Hensel protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Hensel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court protocol. The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her.
そう他人に支配されるのを嫌っているのに
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
OK ね、普段だったら誰にも操られないような人なんだけど、今はねフィリパの 操られてる状態。そうなると厄介だよねっていう話で。
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
いろんな
Nice place.
Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the eternal fire.
Kitchen open day and night.
It's not that kind of fire. The eternal
Shinjas
fire
no
is the
hikari.
light of truth, the heart of a true community. Only in the eternal fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day and man his fellow man.
ああ、ここに倉庫があるんだ。倉庫を利用するか取引だ。何も持ってない。
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
なのね。なんか結構重きてるじゃない？でもいらないか。すごいいっぱいあるな。これも売らないと。でも随分減らしたか。また
This
拾っ
would
たも
never
のが。
happen if the conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.
We must protest with all our power.
Oh, shut up.
なんかいるみたいだけど、ちょっとわからないから行ってみましょう。まあガーゴイル退治とかは裏でやろうかな。
Greetings,
今は
barbarian.
この人かな。
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenford too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
アルバのパス。
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
エルヴィン
On the contrary, I find elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loch Muin is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the first conclave.
Everything was
Elven
better
Seki.
before the war, as they say.
The sources. Those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanad. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
世界が
Values
ル
are
ーボー
being
に向かってる。
compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanad truly
Thanad.
marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point.
ああ、そう
Today,
ね。
people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever, you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
おーちょっと真実を。
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm
魔術
more
師か。
interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
あ、ガーゴイルについて情報を切っておこうかな。
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch
魔法
Muin.
使いのしもべだっ
Mages
た。
left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
なるほど。ちょっと魔軍についてとかも聞きたかったけど、それはそれとして。じゃあ行きますか。ストーリーを進めていきましょうか。円形劇場に入る前にイオルベスと話をする。円形劇場っていうのはこっちですね。こっ ちで、ここは行き止まりだったから、どうやって行くんだろう。行き止まり。こっちか。あそこ兵士いるけど大丈夫なのかな。どこにいるんだろう、ヤルベスは。もともと通路だったけど行けなくなっちゃってて、多分この先はもう円形劇場になるのかな。うん。
In a hurry to see the deliberations?
Here on urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Eternian throne. There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis. Crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg. Merely send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
なるほどね。なんだろう。
Prince Stennis. A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit.
だったね。
But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Edirn. He won the hearts of the people. They saw him as the hope of the nation. The realm, ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
これって記憶？でも記憶って言っても未来のことになるよね。なんかちょっとね、そういう時間を超えたりとかもあるらしいですけど、なんかね、ちょっと不思議な発見とかも前あったじゃないですか。もう死んだっていう死亡したっていうやつがあるとかっていう話もあったし、あとステニス、さっきね話をしてた時に、こんなところにいたみたいな話をした、調印しに来たのかっていう話をしてた人ってステニスの側近なんですよね。だからいるんだとは思ったんですけど、私そこでそのままスルーしちゃって、話してる途中にはステニスの人だって思ってたのに、ちょっとそのまま話終わったらそのまま過ぎちゃって、どこにいるんだろう、ヨルベス。こうなんか商人みたいなのがいるけど、なんか緊張感があるな。で、ヨルベスこっちにいるのかな。いた。
I see you took care of the guards.
I hate those monastic curs.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
Then they didn't do it well enough. Can we go now?
まあ行きましょう。
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
すごいな。衛兵たち撃っておいて役目を果たせなかったから死んだみたいな。自分にやられるようじゃダメだ。
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the elder houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Elendor. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain.
There's still hope. We have a dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanseville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you shall be allowed to designate advisors to cowards at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Temiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on. The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Tris Merigo, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tanzania. To my deepest regret, two Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Siravar Anahid and Fringa de Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them.
いやでもトリスは入ってないよ。
Our queen left to powder her nose.
なんか起きるね。これがなんか 外に行ったなんとか十字
Your
軍みたい
Majesty,
な
what's the meaning of this?
やつ。
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorceress.
え？なんか偉い人いっ
You
ぱいい
have
て
no
わかんない。
right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Lochmuin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
なんだ？あー、ドラゴン。なるほどね。これは優位に立てるよね。サスキア。なんかこれもフィリパの意思でやってるってことだよね。あ、もうガーゴール出なく。シレを殺せ？どこにいんの？ダメだ。この中入んのかな？入れない。あー、ガーゴイル倒せなかった。急に話が進んじゃって。戻るなら今のうちよ。私を止めることはできない。うわあ、戻れない。うわあ、これフィリパじゃん。これはね、サスキアじゃない。シレードタンサービル。
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Jorven. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Jorvek, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? But can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
怖いな。
Farewell! Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed, I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard.
Yennefer.
Where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
おお。センシティブガイっていう実績が解除されましたが、嘘でしょ？マジっすか？これを戦えというの？ドラゴンを倒すって書いてあるね。これちょっと待って。うわ、これ大丈夫か？わー、きついよー。すごい燃えてる燃えてる。これはこっちの方がいい。クエン貼っておけば、まあなんかおかしい。なんか変なとこ入り込んじゃって。わあ、きついな。きついきつい。これ他になんかやる方法あるかな？わあ、すごい。でここで戦うのまた。どこ行けばいいの？上に行く。上に行く。ああ、ここね。
Take that.
コントロールが効かない。うわー、きついな。強い。マジで強い。でも少しずつ減ってはきてるんだけど、でも実際現実だったらもうこんなん絶対かなわないでしょう。無茶でしょう。きついきつい。クエンが命。うわきついよー。うわ わわわわ、乗っかってきた。そんな風にされちゃうと、ああ、やばいやばい。もうやんなきゃ、やらなきゃ。やられる。ダメだ。いけ。もうちょい。なんかゲージがお互いいい勝負みたいになってきてるけど、ちょっと待って。何？またイベント？何？うわー、そうだ、あれ持ってるよね。サスキアを操り状態から解放する探検を持っている。これだ。これじゃない。すごい。多分でもあれ使うしかないよね。ドラゴンの心臓に。これもう今使うしかないよね。もうサスケアは二度と人間には戻れなくなるけれど、やろうよ、ゲラルト。やるんだね。そう。サスケア。戻った。人間戻れないって言ってたのに。
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
ね、本当に魔法解けたのか。
What guarantee do I have that Philippa's not in control anymore?
Philippa is no longer so beautiful and important to me. In fact, I believe I would break her neck if I saw her.
解けたね。
Though it's possible I remain spellbound and that feeling is part of it. Philippa's not immune to self-loathing. She's aging, and that bothers her, I think. Frankly, I don't know what's true.
That's good enough for me.
I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
どうしようかな。魔法を解いたのはヨルベス。
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
And you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up easily. I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
いいでしょう。あのドラゴンにもあったっけあったっけ他のドラゴンにもあったっけ記憶にない。
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know, Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga.
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Tettenberg, known also as Borg Three Jackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his moustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borg these days?
Who could know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
It's a synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
そっか。じゃあな、サ
Time
ス
I
キ
was
ア。
on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see
未
the
来見れ
future,
るんだ。
like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
Farewell. ああ、やっぱ魔女たちもうこうなっちゃったらね、脅かす存在だもんね、自分たちを。うわー、でも魔女がただでやられるはずもなく。ちょっと待って。今首投げたよね。魔術師、魔女狩りみたいになってる。うわー、いっぱいいっぱい貼り付ける。貼り付けにされてる。串刺しにされてんのか。ステニスじゃないか。陛下のなさったことです。
In the beginning, there was chaos.
ステニスがやったってことか。じゃあエピローグもう終わりなの？もう終わりなの？なんかどこかに行ったらイエネファーがいるって あ、ヨルベス無事だった。おう。
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
そうだね。
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp.
待
I
ってる。
believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him.
ト
He's
リ
got
ス、
traits.
なんでトリ
Let's
ス
go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
While you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
そうね。
The players.
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian
そうだ
troops.
ね。
Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
そっか。ニルフガードは中立。でも、こっちのエイダーンの人たちは、どうやって行くの？こうか。うわー、もう地獄だね。なんですが、今日はもう長くなってきたので、一旦ここで終わりにして、次回続きエピローグの方をやっていきたいと思います。ね、本当はやりたかったクエストとかも、うわー、ね、話が進んでしまってもうそれどころじゃなくなってしまったんでね。まあいいでしょうということで、次回この続きやっていきたいと思います。今日は見ていただいてありがとうございます。ではまた見てね。